Newsfirst Newsline with Faraz Shaukatali.
Good morning. Welcome to Newsline, live from the Newsfirst studios in Dawson Street in Colombo. And on this wonderful morning, we are honoured actually to welcome onto our set the Auditor General of the Republic of Sri Lanka, Mr. Gamini Vijayasinghe. Good morning to you, Mr. Vijayasinghe, and thank you very much for taking time out and to come here. You have a very important meeting this afternoon, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're going to Parliament?
Yes, sir.
Where is that the report?
No, report. It is all in the process.
Under lock and key. Is it in the safe?
Still preparing it.
Oh, I see. So did you work late last night?
Of course, till 1 o'clock.
I see. Tell me, Mr. Gamini, we had reports that you were asked to see the Prime Minister. Why did the Prime Minister want to see you?
No, that is normal process. We meet most of the time. If there is any issue regarding my report, we discuss those matters to sort it out. That is not the any official thing, but in the Parliament we can meet all the high rank officials or even other MPs on the while working in the lobby. We discuss those issues. Yeah.
So it's not unusual.
Yeah, it is not unusual. Yeah.
It's quite normal.
Yeah, because inside the Parliament building, we can meet and the yes.
You don't exchange any secrets inside the building, do you?
No, nothing except like that.
Why did you go to see the Finance Ministry? Why did you go there?
That is also another extension of same meeting we had with the Prime Minister. Yes, why don't you, AG, why don't you discuss this issue? And if there is any ambiguity, why don't you clear it up? And that's why I had a fixing that meeting same day, and we discussed it. That's nothing happened that
nothing that we should get worried about.
Yeah, because I stand my report. That's all.
I see. So it doesn't matter who you meet; it will be the same report.
Yes.
Do you think this report is fair? Is it a fair report? Have you covered all the?
Yeah, as being Auditor General, I have a big scope, and based on that scope, I did my best. But there are so many limitations also there, because you know that with the limited staff, with the limited experting capacity, we have to handle it.
So you are limited by financial limits.
That's also there, because you know that I have no power to hire the people for this type of expert issues concern. Yeah.
So will this new bill, the new audit bill, will that help you?
Of course, that bill covers most of areas like that, and most power to hire it out. Even Auditor General needs some expertise knowledge is available there. Yeah.
And can you say the scope of your work in terms of reporting to COPE on the central bank matter? Is it limited scope or is it not limited?
No, there is no any limitation as such given by anybody, but Auditor General himself having sort of a lot of limitation.
Right.
So based on
those.
Yes, there is normal one.
Would you say that your scope is greater than the committee that was appointed before in the last Parliament to look at this central bank bond matter?
Yes, of course, because they had TOR in that sense, but
Right.
I don't have that type of thing.
Right.
Openly, they asked me to do my report.
Right. And are you able to give us a small idea Can you tell us what's in the report?
That you can see tomorrow. Tomorrow.
In a
day
few
afternoon.
hours.
Yes.
I see. So, well, there you are. I've asked the question and he can't give me he can't say anything. He'll be in trouble. But you know, as the Auditor General, how deep do you go into looking at various matters? Let's say Sri Lankan Airlines, for example. How deep did you go looking at it?
That sense, actually there's no limitation. Only limitation is my limited staff and resource issue.
Right.
But still, we try our best to report what is happening inside.
Right.
And especially if I talk about the Lanka, we didn't do that audit till this last year.
Yeah.
So now that only under 19th Amendment that power has been given to Auditor General.
Right.
So even this year, I don't have much capacity to do that financial audit. So we hire it out from one of the big audit firm, and they do it. At top of that, we do performance audit and other different type of audit to report to the Parliament.
If you decide that you need to have a detailed audit, should we call it a forensic audit?
Yeah.
If you decide as the Auditor General, do you have the power to ask another company to carry out the forensic audit of anybody?
Yeah, but if Auditor General needs, and the same time that if Parliament need, Parliament can direct me to do that type of audit. And if Auditor General himself can decide whether we are going in the further in depth. But this has been further strengthened under a new audit bill too. So then I think in future Auditor General can do a lot of forensic audit too.
I see. But right now, do you have the power to order another company to do it for you?
Yes, I can do, but only thing is the issue of money problem, because
money makes the world go round.
Yes.
And even the Auditor General doesn't have enough money. But so obviously, you know, on behalf of the people, the Auditor General and his department are doing a very important job because they are, you all are the perhaps you are the traffic police for the people.
Yeah.
So you're doing a good job, and you know, thank you for doing that. But do you feel safe doing your job? Do you have enough security?
Well, I have not think about that, because I came to this position very recently, because 6 months ago, and in recent past we have no such race problem in Sri Lanka, so that's why I didn't think
What
about
about
that.
your car? Have you got a nice new car?
Yeah, that is also another issue. No, it's I'm happy.
You're happy with what you have.
Yeah, yes.
Right. And tell me, what kind of budget does the Auditor General's department have? What's your annual budget?
Yeah, up to now, our total estimation for the year close to 1 billion
Right.
for the 1,500 staff.
Oh, you have 1,500 staff.
Yeah, yes.
So the lot of your money must be going to pay salaries.
Salary, yes. Other than nothing.
Right. So if you want extra money, what do you have to do?
We have to ask pay from Minister of Finance from the budget. Yeah.
I see. Can you, as a citizen of Sri Lanka, but not as the Auditor General, are you able to tell me what are your thoughts? This matter with the central bank has been going on for about 1.5 years now. Nearly 1.5 years. Why are the people being kept waiting so long? The people want to have answers now. So why so long?
Yeah, problem is lot of things keep as secret, not only from the people, but also from the even the high officials. So that gives a lot of doubt and issues. And I think with these right to information bill come into power, and most of those problems get sorted out, so
Right.
the people can get that all information very quickly.
And we are told that there are reports that the officials of the central bank didn't want to release certain information. Is that justified?
No, that is also another misunderstanding about that issue, that Auditor General having all the powers to reach to any type of document from anywhere, but in the government sector. Only thing is that if those documents are very sensitive and keep secret, and that responsibility comes to the Auditor General. So that's why central bank feel that those information are so sensitive, and that difference came into the surface.
Right.
But finally that has been sorted out. They provided all the information what I requested.
Is it mandatory for COPE to accept your report, or can they say no?
No, no mandatory. That is Auditor General's opinion. So
Right.
their opinion can be accepted or not. That is their duty.
Will you make any? Can you make recommendations? Will you make recommendations?
Yeah, of course, we do. We do, yeah.
Well, what is your recommendation for Sri Lankan Airlines?
Well, it's one of big problem, and in new audit bill, it has been nicely addressed that value for money, VFM. So we have to do that audit also. Then we can see whether that service is worthwhile for the country. And when we get that cost, that service is at any cost is not suitable for country like Sri Lanka. So therefore we have to rethink about this issue, and I suppose that government will start thinking and restructuring to minimize this loss issue.
That's a good idea. Why can't you do a value for money audit on the transparency of the working of the central bank? Can we do that? Can we have an audit like that?
So in future we do it, because now we know that if there is any problem from any place, not a central bank, any other place too, so we can move to that area, because the Auditor General has given all the powers to do that type of audit and make a report to the Parliament.
Now, you said before that your department doesn't really have enough of a budget. Have you thought of making a recommendation that we can do a bond issue, and then the Auditor General's department can be funded from the issue of a bond?
No, this is we also must think about the value for money, and that's why we go very safe basis. And if Auditor General think fit that need more money to handle all those issues, and future under the new act, that powers has been given.
Yeah. Don't you think that when you have to go to Parliament to get your money, that if Parliament is not happy with you, or if the government of the day is not happy with the Auditor General, do you think that they will not give you the money that you want? So they may squeeze your hands a bit.
That of course that problem you can explain in such a way. So but under new constitution, new amendment, that's why independence is going to protect the will, and under that I suppose that all the problem gets sorted out in future.
Are you highly paid?
No, I'm also another type of government official that very I don't say that poor, but normal salary structure having for Auditor General too.
Can you? How many suits have you got?
Sorry,
How many jackets have you got?
I have
Enough.
Yes, no.
You have enough. Can you buy 20,000? Can you spend $20,000 on a jacket?
Of course, I can't do it. Like, how can I afford it?
Do you have a credit card from the Auditor General's department?
No, don't have.
All right, those were just the joke questions. Okay. I'm not sure if we need to have a break today, but anyway, how fair is it? Do you, as a citizen of Sri Lanka, we seem to have, the people, seem to have an issue where every government that comes in, corruption is it gets worse every time. We have people who came here and who told us about Yapalana, and then we then find that there's a breakdown of that. In our Think Again campaign, the program that this network is doing, house to house, from north to south, east to west, from the hills of Norelia to the plains of the south. We've been visiting. Think Again. We are asking people how well the people they elected, how good is the delivery. I am yet to hear of any good news. Everybody's complaining that after the vote, they have gone. The roads are not made, the paddy is not sold, the water distribution is awful. So, how fair do you think the people are? What kind of a deal are the people getting? Bad deal? Poor deal? And what's the Auditor General doing about it? What can you do?
Actually, I also can do only reporting about those issues, and if you study my report every year,
Yeah.
so we have identified so many issues, so many problems, and how to develop these, especially institutional based on the government sector, is one of the biggest issue we have reported continuously, and but they hardly listen to those issues. So today, main problem I have seen in the government sector that most of the institution going around the people base rather than institutional base. So that base has been badly damaged. So again, we have to develop those institutional base of all those places. So then most of problem can be sorted out.
Mr. Vijay Singh, I want to say it for all our viewers to hear. And so that it can be recorded. But we are genuinely proud of the stand that you have taken and that you are not bowing to any pressure. And actually, I want to shake your hand and say thank you for looking after the people of this country. And we understand it's a tough job, but it's a job that has to be done, and the people are well behind you. The network's behind you. We do thank you for all your efforts. But I want to ask you this: this new audit bill, is it good enough? Will it give you enough of the powers that you seek?
If it is come the proper manner available up to now,
Yeah.
it's good because that independence has been given very nicely, and most of the that restricted areas like administration work and financial autonomy, everything has been given to Audit Commission.
Yeah.
So Commission can be managed based on the what country need and what Parliament need,
Right.
and if there is any big change. I think that it's not worth that issues there.
I'm getting a question here. This report is not in your car, is it?
No. Still, it's working on my staff.
It's in your
office. Yeah.
It's in your office.
Yeah. Still,
But
still fine.
it's not far from Parliament.
Yes.
How do you take this report? Is it a big one? Big report? Small?
It's a big one. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's more than. Do you need anyone to help you to carry it?
No need.
No, you sure? I can come and help you carry it. Do you think that it's fair on the people of this country? Do you think it's fair on the economy of this country to have a situation where the person who is the head of the central bank has got so much of controversy? Every day there's some civil society or some media outlet or some other organization that is shouting and saying this is wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, this is wrong. How do you get on? Do you think it's fair to have such a situation?
Yeah, under democratic country like Sri Lanka, we must listen to the people too.
Yeah.
At the same time, there's a law, and based on the law, sometimes that political agenda may be a little bit different, and so everything should be based on the law rather than listening to the different people. But still, that pressure group mostly I have seen that they have studied a lot, and they before they speak they study a lot. So then there are a big thing of the that says by the pressure group. We have to listen to that and also too.
In terms of transparency, do you think Sri Lanka is improving?
Of course, under this new, especially right to information bill, most of things will be developed. But up to now, there are so many things is not properly transparent, and even especially if I talk about the Auditor General's report. So most of the report is not come out those what we disclose. So that powers also has been given under new bill to the Auditor General. So that's why we are going to upload all the report immediately after tabling to the Parliament. So that gives a lot of information to the people.
So this report you are giving COPE today. Will you put it? What time will it go on the internet?
No, that is actually completely different type of report. But after accepting by the Parliament, definitely I can upload that and also to my website. And in terms of your work for this matter, if COPE was to ask you to carry out a forensic audit, a detailed audit of the players involved in this sort of issue, are you able to do that? Are you able to carry out a forensic audit? Yeah, well, I can do forensic audit, but as you said that when you get that total big scope, and there are so many private companies also there, so I don't know whether we have power to investigate those areas, because Auditor General always covers for the government audit. And in the future, after that bill comes into power, that has been given that even to go for the second and third layers and get and see whether that reasonable thing happen on the government transaction in future.
And that's the key word, isn't it? Whether it is reasonable. That's what you're finding out, whether it is reasonable. Is your job to find out whether it is criminal or whether it is unreasonable, or is it both?
My main thing is whether there is any loss to the government with the transactions. So that is the one big area to be identified. That's why I said that VFM, value for money. So you have to think about when you get that any particular decision, whether it is reasonable to the government to save their money and get that maximized to the government.
So value for money. That's the mantra of the Auditor General's department. Value for money. And the people of Sri Lanka have great hope in people and departments such as yours. Are you nearing? How many more years of service have you got?
Another 3 years.
3 years. And what do you plan to do at the end of 3 years?
Go home and enjoy my retirement.
Have you considered a job in politics?
No, never.
No? Do you vote? Do you vote?
Yeah, of course.
Are you happy with the person you voted for?
Well, it's one of personal question.
Well, we are asking this question from everybody in the country.
Of course. Because,
are you happy?
Yeah.
Can it be better?
No, yeah, of course, definitely, because we have a big future and good future. Because I did my masters in Korea about the Korean economy.
Right.
I know very well, I studied very well that how Korea developed in to such a remarkable situation.
Yeah.
And Sri Lanka also can apply same thing quickly, and within the 3-4 years, I think we can come up to the proper place.
Right.
But still, that issue is there, because that Korea came into that situation with a proper leadership with a vision.
Right.
So there are no use of leadership if there is no proper vision.
Right.
So that is the one we have to develop.
I see. But are you confident that Sri Lanka is progressing?
That is also again depends. No?
You're not so happy about it.
Yeah.
You would like it to happen quicker?
Yes.
I understand really that lots of our questions we can ask, but we also know your limitations, especially today. We don't want to do any damage to your report by disclosing something. But suffice to say that this report that the Auditor General is giving to COPE is not on our table. That's some other thing. We've got newspapers, we've got everything, but we don't have that report. And we are hopeful that you'll put this on the internet soon after COPE. And
Yeah, you
Parliament
get that. Yeah, after they permit me to do it, I can do it. Yeah.
Right. How long has it taken you to compile your report?
I mean that.
This.
Yeah, because tomorrow afternoon we have that meeting. Yeah.
Yes, but how long has it taken you?
Only 2 to 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks in the past.
Yeah.
Was that enough time for you to look at everything?
Actually, there are so many report was there, and that this has been investigated a lot in past, and we collected all those reports too.
Yeah.
And but as you said, that time is one of the limiting factor, but still we had to work with the target given by the COPE, so we went on that basis.
If you had no time limit, how long would you need to look at this comprehensive report, to come with a comprehensive report? How long would
if you can get that proper summary and all the information, it won't take much time. That transaction is not the millions, right?
Right.
Only thing
there's
is
only a few.
Yeah, only thing is to
The money is in billions,
Yes,
but
of course.
the transactions are few.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So do you still need more time?
It's depend on the what government needs.
Right.
And if they supposed to see that actual all those things, so then it take further time.
Indeed.
But I suppose that what government required or COPE required, I have completed it.
Overall, you're a happy man.
Of course, I am very independent, and I enjoy this job, and I do a lot, and I know that I can do a lot of things to this country.
Absolutely wonderful. the independent man, Gamini Wijesinghe, the Auditor General of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Absolutely wonderful having you on our program. Thank you for coming, actually. And thank you for your straight-talking answers. And we do value and appreciate the excellent work that you're doing on behalf of the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me, but if I know that today date I won't accept this invitation, you know, that very busy day for me.
Indeed.
I don't have any other problem. Only thing is the
Time.
yes, time factor.
Thank you nevertheless. All the more thank you. And thank you for having watched Newsline. We'll see you again, same time, same place, tomorrow. In the meantime, we wish you an excellent day ahead. Take care and God bless.
Thank you.